elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and examines your bandages, rubbing them between his fingers.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
Okay, I haven't spoken to him yet, so I don't know who I'm speaking to, or whether I'm speaking to them. I'm a little bit taken aback, I suppose, but as whether the book he's reading is any good. He seems rather engrossed in it. Also,
it is
rude.
simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle.
See?
Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
Yes, human. Tell me the human things that we humans know. Okay, well, I've got a lot of options here, my lord. Elf, undead, mystic, and scholar.
Are you like just basically a recreation of Fane?
It does kind of feel it. Well, Cranley Hubert's work is generally seen as the authority, but you can recommend some histories of each race. Saying that Riverland's history is the battle between source and the void, good and evil, light and darkness. Some personal experience with history, you've seen a lot. I'm going to go with the scholar. Or rather, say the memories of the past are precious to your people. At least they were until you... No, we're going to go with scholar, I think.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already. No, I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Okay. So you have often pondered the nature of gods, but you don't have any sure answers.
Of course you don't have any useful information.
Wow.
Why did I expect anything else?
Meanie.
I know.
Now please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
I'm going to insist. Why was he so curious about the gods?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
What a scoundrel. Okay. Do you want to chat with Magister Paid?
Yep.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you shut up?
Okay.
You faring okay so far?
See if he's actually ask if he'd be fine collared like a dog and stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and a murderer on the loose.
Okay.
My character wouldn't do that though.
I mean, you're noble.
Yeah, maybe actually. Been through worse would be a soldier option, but maybe a noble would actually.
He tugs
Go
the
on.
collar of his uniform and chuckles.
Sorry you're upset, ma'am, but we all wear what we wear for a reason. You head on
Interesting.
in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Right. Well, before we go in, let's have a quick wander around a little bit more.
See what we can
There's
steal.
more yeah.
Oh, sorry,
that
who
too.
we can talk to.
Yeah, that's more. Also, grab one of these bedrolls. I think it might be useful. Also, I'm totally going to steal some of these mugs of beer. Also, the bottle of beer. Don't mind me, gents. Just taking.
I'm just having a
ale.
nap over here.
How dare you classify this slop as
Have you picked up one of the bedrolls?
more appetizing things coming
I'm
out
just
of
having a
Dave
look for
Street
them. I
than
thought that the bedroll on the floor might have been the one, but I ended up just lying on it. Oh,
No,
there they are.
if you hold down Alt, it should show you.
Turnips and water are
Right.
all I was
I'm going to chat
Oh,
with...
why are you looting so fast?
Unacceptable.
Uh,
I've never dined
Gil.
on anything less than a dozen course dinner.
You ready?
And I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Yeah.
Did you see the body? They ought to let you taste a bit. Maybe you'd find out who done it.
I mean, yes.
Didn't do anything of the sort.
Clearly don't know the first thing about.
Okay, well, Gil had nothing to say, so I'll talk to Beast.
A broad dwarf sits totally
Miss
upright
Ack.
on the bench, eyes
Oh, there,
closed, palms face up on his knees. His beard
Oh, he's a dwarf too! Yay!
Oh, actually, that's a good point. Maybe you should be the one talking to him. Oh, damn.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, boy. You hear that?
Ask him what I'm meant to be hearing.
The ship, of course.
Okay, well, I will humor him for now, quiet and listening to the sounds of the ship.
A wave of sound washes over you. The unintelligible chatter of your shipmates, the groaning of wood from floor to ceiling, the boom, crash and crackle of waves around you, complaints from the sea itself.
And?
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water.
Shanty's goals. Don't hear anything unusual. Well, I mean, I heard all of the things, actually. I'm going to go with the sea sounds angry.
The fellow cocks his ear.
Sounds like an elfish thing to say.
That isn't anger. It's
He cocks his ear to the other side, then smiles.
anticipation. She senses something. I'd hold on to my breeches if I were you, mate.
I will certainly try.
That's all you hear, though. Listen close.
Okay. Close my eyes and try to let the ambient sounds of the ship fade away and the
There,
children
man,
asking
just
Lucy
like
to
that.
sing.
Squeak!
Aha!
His eyes snap open as his countenance breaks into an expression of joy. One great paw claps you on the back. The other catches you before you lose your footing.
Bloody strong dwarves and their crazy strong backpats.
I know.
There. You heard it, didn't you? I knew it. I knew it. Aye, this is good news, boy. Good news.
What's it supposed to be?
It's the wheel. The wheel. Don't you see, you beautiful idiot? Squeaks whenever the helmsman jerks it clockwise, which means we're heading east.
What does that mean?
Pardon
So
my
cryptic.
beard. That means if we've been travelling for, yes, only 10.34 nautical miles to Fort Joy.
Why is that good? That's why he's so excited about reaching Fort Joy. You haven't heard anything good about the place.
That has the Magisters more concerned than your appetite.
No indeed, boy. But that ain't my final destination.
The dwarf leans back from the table and strokes his beard, gold medallions jingling merrily. His eyes roll over to you.
That'll be all. Thank you kindly, boy.
Say nothing, but look him over once before leaving. You may want to find him again inside Fort Joy.
Yeah. I doubt he'll let us in on it.
Do you want to talk to him?
I can give it a go, definitely.
Maybe worth it.
Right, mystery beast.
Soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
He raises an eyebrow as you approach, but doesn't open his eyes.
Listen up, Ghetto. You hear that?
Same thing.
Okay. I'm going to wave his request away and ask him what he knows about the murder on board.
His eyes
Okay, fair
snap
enough.
open. He looks at you and frowns.
Murder. Ah, that's what they were going on and on about. I wouldn't know anything about it. I kill a man. He knows who done it. His daddy knows who done it. And the mayor knows who done it too.
Fair
His
enough.
eyes flutter shut, and he assumes his position of repose once more.
Whether they catch me is another matter. But I ain't one to hide my accomplishments.
Nice.
Okay.
Girl telling me what to think twice before addressing you like a
He
child.
turns his head toward you, looking you up and down, and smiles before turning his attention to the ship once more.
You look like a girl to me. Listen if you're interested, or get gone if you aren't.
Okay, well, we've heard all of that, so...
Yeah, fair enough. That was
Doesn't
it.
seem like I get any specials.
Which is a shame. I was half expecting that something to come from that.
More concerned than your
Grab a mug of beer, another bottle of beer.
Don't you get
Gonna help
saucy
myself.
with me when you clearly don't know the first thing about sauce?
I
Never thought
the
you'd end up
reference is
a
so
prison
funny.
guard.
The play on sauce, though.
That right?
Yep.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mest.
More apples.
Your kind always
Okay.
hung close.
Do you want to talk to the lizards?
Like wolves around
Yeah,
a
sure.
campfire.
I'll talk to the Red Prince.
Well, you've got this wolf on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here, we'll hang you right over the side of this ship with him.
I'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down,
Hey,
like
yo,
a
yo,
farmer with a
dynamics.
fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
Inspecting my teeth. I am a noble.
Also, you're a skeleton.
They don't care about us. We're like cattle to them.
I'll human.
Really?
Actually,
A
I
noble
probably wouldn't
soldier?
do that. Don't do that. No.
I mean, it's entirely up to you how you play your character. Sorry, I shouldn't have interjected. I was a little bit just surprised.
Hmm.
Like, do you think the soldier
I'll go
kind
with
of
option
aspect
two,
of
I
noble
think.
soldier? Oh, okay.
I'm
I'm
go with option
inspecting
two.
your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, as well as a rather disconcerting lack of tongue and gums, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this.
I love the fact that
I'm
he's like,
merchandise.
they're like, yeah, you haven't got a tongue or gums actually, but yeah, I've seen
Oh
worse.
well.
What on earth has he seen worse off?
You will answer
I
me
know.
3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
Undead, so you can, but your sensitivities are what it used to be.
They don't care about us.
I gotta take that one.
Yeah, by all means.
And of course, a cook who can't taste is about as useful as a dog in a chess game.
That was really good at chess. Shut up.
On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
I'm gonna stick a thumb through one of the holes in my garb and say these provide cool in the summer.
Wow.
No, actually, I should be able to tailor. A soldier would probably be able to tailor, so let's go with that.
Feel the caress of satin on my scarlet skin once more. A most satisfactory answer indeed.
Right.
On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
Until overboiling of the cabbage becomes dry, I shall hold my
I would go with number one. I am noble, so I probably do have some memory in the past of having used that sort of thing.
The very basics, then. I suppose that's a start. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we?
Okay.
As per your own testimony, you can tailor and groom, but you have the taste buds of a dung beetle.
Rude.
Yes.
Still, beggars can't be choosers. So without further ado, I offer you my sincerest congratulations. As of now, you are my slave.
And blankly, he thinks you're his what now?
My slave, of course. Oh, but I see. Yes, I suppose it must take some time for the full extent of this honor to sink in. Anyway, you may leave me for a moment. We'll go over your duties once we reach Fort Joy. Now shoo!
Flee.
Wow.
That dude thinks we're his slave.
Oh, I think you're his slave. I am no such thing.
Huh. Oh, is that why I had to talk to him?
Well, I mean, you know. Also, I'm an elf. He probably would straight up just be like, ah, an elf, a slave.
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
I'll speak to this lizard then as well, so she doesn't just kill you straight up.
Can we just skip to the part where I reassure you and you shut up?
Oh. That was...
She just wandered off. Meanwhile, the magisters feast on honeyed meat behind this very wall. The indignity.
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me to listen.
She just has lots of one-liners, seemingly.
Okay. Well, let's go and check. Oh no, I can hear the children again.
Run away! Run away!
We'll chat with Sibyl.
An elf sits tucked away in a dark spot, lazily
Listening.
rolling dice onto the surface of a barrel. They sound like the dry cackling of an old witch.
Snake eyes.
She chuckles.
I bet that's just what they'll look like.
Wonder what she's doing.
Rolling dice.
Okay, yeah, fair enough.
Deciding fates.
Frown. Whose fate is she deciding?
Don't worry, honey. It isn't yours.
How does a skeleton frown?
Should have thought about that before you picked the option.
She looks
I
you
know.
up and down with the merest hint of a coy smile on her lips.
Never say never, though.
She can decide fates with a dice. Actually, she can read the future in cow entrails as well.
She eyes you suspiciously.
Not the future, no. But I can read the past in flesh. Just like you. And I'm quite good at it, too. I could lick your arm and tell you how you spent the night before last. Shall I?
No, because my arm is a bone. Thank you. Decline. You don't know where her tongue has been.
She chuckles once more.
That red-cheeked refusal tells me more than licking you would.
I also don't have cheeks.
But suit yourself, darling.
Fair enough.
It's been opened. An orange. Useful on a ship. Right, there's one last place for us to check now. One last character, rather. Gold. Antique tea herbs!
What?
Accept. Okay, do you want to talk to Ifan?
Prison guard, Vic.
Will do.
That right?
Stupid candle is in the way.
Always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
For some reason, your instinct cries out to salute, Ifan. So you do.
Well, you know, if your instincts are telling you to.
Yeah.
Ifan seems amused at the gesture, but he bats your arm down from the salute when the Magister sees what you're doing.
Interesting.
You served?
Oh, that's actually pretty cool.
Dwarf, tell him indeed you did. You served your queen.
That's pretty cool. The dwarf and undead have very different things there. That's actually pretty interesting.
Ah, my word. Canniest sappers on Riverlan. Served Lucian myself.
Served Lucian. Interesting.
A long, long time ago now. Long before Source became a reason to leash us like dogs.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Pinches less that way, right?
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Lovely. I'm gonna ask why Ifan. Ask Ifan why the Magister suspects him of
We
murder.
used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many, many, many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
I would ask Ifan what he did to find himself at the mercy of a subordinate, but it's no doubt just wielding Source.
Yeah.
No, I will ask him that, actually.
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the Joy. Away from interested parties.
Fair enough. And did he do the murder?
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
I'll ask him if he knows anything about Fortune.
Joy. I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
Heyo, his gaming princess. Hope you enjoyed Stardew. Sorry about that, Sheila.
Oh, that's okay. I was just thinking over my options anyway. I'll tell everyone that's one acquaintance I'm not eager to make.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You, dwarf, what's your name?
Jared Blogs.
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name?
Lenta.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
I haven't got someone called Lenta in trouble now.
I was about to say I will laugh so
An elaborate
much.
pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
If some poor sap in Fort Joy is named Lenta and just gets in the gallows because of that.
I will be very, very sad.
Alright.
A greasy door.
Yeah. Oh,
Does that mean we can set it on fire?
hello. A greasy key. I may be able to open this. I'm not sure
This
if
is
the...
the kitchen door.
Well, you know, if I can unlock it, then it must be okay for me to go in, right? Yeah.
Right,
That's how it
exactly.
works. There we go.
Let's go get all the spices and stuff. Salmon pie? Gore.
Garlic. Shelab opening the door again just to taunt the magister, because, you know.
Restoration. I don't know why. I must have accidentally clicked on it. Sorry. A restoration scroll.
Ooh, nice. Cooking pot, I've already got one. A potato. Pocket knife. Right, I'll grab that one. Mashed potatoes.
Found somewhere else to sit down. I'm like totally sitting down and lying down on everything I can this whole run. It's going to be my thing.
I mean, there are worse things to be your thing.
I mean, also killing everyone.
You're going to be killing everyone. Well, I mean, there's plenty of magisters out there that you haven't killed yet, so you're not doing a very
I'm
good job.
just getting round to it. I need to have a sit down first.
Okay. That's what you do prior to murderizing everyone. You sit down, have a bit of a rest.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we've got this wolf on a leash now.
Let's get some wine, some mashed potatoes, a journal as well. This song contains no text. Instead, sketches of dragons fill every page. The artist is hardly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. I approve! Well done. Okay.
A wall.
Wonder if I can open this. Oh, 6 new. 6
They were written on the wall, I guess. Maybe.
Oh, that's fantastic. Have a look at the
Yeah.
recipes.
There's recipes written on the wall.
Food. Boiled potato is just a potato and a cook pot. Cold mashed potato is a potato and a hammer. Mashed potato is mashed potatoes and a fire, or either a cook pot, a boiling pot, or an oven. Yeah, boiling pot, or potato and any milk.
Lots of stuff we can do with potatoes.
Yes.
I approve. Mashed potatoes are delicious.
Okay, theory is too
Never
low.
thought you'd
I'm
end
just
up
not a
a
thief.
prison guard, Vic.
Okay. Heading back around to
Right.
continue on.
I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Mist.
I ain't
always hung closest to our divine.
Should wait for you. First up, yoink, money.
This wolf on a leash now.
Yoink.
Yep. Gotta yoink everything that we can yoink.
Yoink.
Okay.
A requisition. I yoinked that. We'll look at it in a minute.
Okay. Ready to make
Do we need to
push
sneaks?
forward? I don't think so.
Sneaks or
in
not?
here. I
Yeah,
think
alright.
this one
Yeah, let's
triggers.
push forward then.
Oh. Okay, so she's being interrogated.
Yeah.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
Oh, it's Wendigo. Is that the woman from the cutscene at the beginning?
Think so.
She
Got a
turns her
similar
head
voice.
and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad.
Oh, so he must have been a
Sorcerer,
godwoken.
Go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
Sorry, what did you say?
Oh, I was saying that the fella in there must have been godwoken then.
Okay, so
Oh wow, Hemwa is here. That's interesting.
must have run up here after we killed the magister guy.
Mm-hmm.
Should we make a mutiny? There are others whose lives must end. Yeah, I want to ask why there are others whose lives must end.
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Wah ha ha.
Unfortunately, she's going first. Well, Hemwa did
Darn
not
it!
fare
We should have taken. They
too
should have
well.
taken better. What is it?
What's happening?
What?
No time for chatter.
What's the skill where you go first instead? It's not intuition.
Oh,
it's,
yeah, it is intuition. Sorry,
Is it?
initiative. Initiative. It is.
Initiative. Yes, they should have taken better initiative. Then the ship would be fine.
I'm gonna quickly loot all the corpses while the ship is on fire. You know, as you do. Display case. Is there anything in
No,
the
you've got
display
to
case?
keep your head, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Pumpkin
Unlike
soup.
those guys.
Bottle of wine. Wow. Empty cups. These can be poisoned as well, I'm fairly certain.
Ooh.
Ham, some cheese, some bread, some chub fish. Wow. They be eating well, my lord.
I know. I bet we didn't get anything like that.
We did not. Red
Still all
snapper.
the plates.
She was like, I'm gonna steal everything.
I just really did
Absolutely
them.
everything.
I stole all the plates and cook pots from the kitchen as well, so if anyone wants to eat anything on this boat, then they are going to have to eat it without a plate.
I'm gonna equip a shield. I'm gonna send you a shield.
Nice.
I'm also gonna send you a sword and a knife on a stick.
Part of a sword. Oh, that's better than my knife. Oh, knife on a stick. Oh, let's see what's better. 4 to 5. Scales the strength. Oh, both of them do.
Doesn't really
Sword is
matter which
probably
one's
like going to
which.
be like better looking.
You empty the cabinet as well?
I opened that cabinet, but I didn't see anything inside it.
Grab these. I'll throw them at someone
Playing
later.
cards. I love it. I've got an inventory full of plates, and you've got playing cards.
I know. Have you got the key to that door?
I have the laboratory key. That's the only one I've got at the moment.
That's fine. I'm gonna have a quick gander through here, have a look at all the peeps. Pretty much everyone is now dead. I've got the stern room key.